available for that game. For instance, like WoW, for example. I have a friend, still plays WoW, told me he doesn't enjoy playing the game, but still plays the game every week because of all the people on the game, the community, that he likes to talk with, that he likes to spend time with. Sure, they're spending time just doing mindless raids, but they're having fun together. And it's because of that community that he still plays the game. If he didn't have those people to play with, to talk with, hell, he wouldn't be playing that game. So, I'm not saying you should ride your game entirely on community, but it's a big part of keeping a lot of games alive. The amount of people that play the game. I mean, a game will die if nobody plays it. You can play alone, but it's still a dead game. That's why you should add in multiplayer ability. A lot of games out there, first person only, which is fine at first. People play for a little while, but it won't last as long without multiplayer ability. It just doesn't. I mean, people only play it as if they're really bored, or have nobody to play with on their other better games. Player competition. A lot of people put in multiplayer, but then they don't put in any competing multiplayer. So you're just always playing with other people, like co-ops, crap like that, which is all well and good, I guess, but it's not much of a competition because you're not competing with each other, you're just playing against other crap. And that's like first person with friends. It's like, let's all play solitaire together. No, I don't think so. Next, player tools. If you're going to have multiplayer and you're going to have a community in your game, especially with a Morpeg, obviously your idea is going to have a huge community, i.e. massive multiplayer. You need good player tools, good talking ability. People want to talk to each other, communicate in order to be able to play these games usually. Some are close to impossible to be able to coordinate without that ability. And they don't want to do other programs to talk. I mean, they can, but it's a lot better if they can do it in-game. So why not put that in there? It's not exactly a difficult functionality. The other examples, boards. Leaderboard, seeing your ranking amongst other people helps competition. It helps see where you're at, and ultimately can allow you to set other goals, things, accomplishments that you're going to want to do amongst the community, so the community can see it and have fun amongst the community because they can see what you got. And with these boards, you're also able to meet new people and have your community grow, which is also important. So you never meet anyone or talk to anyone, which is fine if you're a lone person, but for this community thing, a lot of people like it. They want to be able to do it. It shouldn't be mandatory, but you should have that ability there. Guilds. Some provide support for guilds. Some provide really crappy support for guilds. Some provide really cool support for guilds. And it's a lot better if you can do it all in game, have all your organization here, and you don't have to make your own crappy website to try and organize everything. It's all right here. Have your announcements in the guild, who's in the guild, have it all set up to work within the game. Really helps your community, which I've already stated is important. Fun to play together. This would seem like an obvious thing, but you can have a nice community, but you can have the game really hard to play together as a community. I mean, you don't have any setups or things you can do, and it's not fun to play together. And a lot of times, there are a lot of things, more things that these games can do. I mean, they have talking in a lot of the games, but they don't have any system you can set up as part of, in your group. This person is the leader. He makes the decisions, and you could set up the game so he's able to command people more easily. And it'd show up on their screen as to where to go, what they're supposed to do. Or set up, these people are going to be, the flankers, or the attackers, or the tanks, or whatever the game may be. I'm trying to be generic here as well as I can, but these things can be put into the game very easily, and it'd be a lot more fun and a lot more organized, and could add a lot even more strategy within the community to play, and it'd make playing together a lot more fun. So, and I say this one for last. It's just really important to be able to, in a multiplayer game, to be able to play together amongst the community. And you have more chances of groups of friends coming into the game wanting to play it. The game would be a lot more successful and, more importantly, a lot more fun if you do that. Oh my god, that took a long time to do. Alright, my disclaimer. Sure, I may have left out a few things. I don't know what they are right now. I just knocked this list out in a few lunch hours. Also, I'm not saying if you do all these things, because a lot of these things are subjective. I mean, what's fun for one person is obviously not fun for another. And you're not going to get everyone to love a game. In fact, you're only probably going to do a small percentage of the population to like a game. It's just how it is. So even if you put everything I say into the game, doesn't guarantee success. But if you're missing those things, or if you're messing stuff up in those things, then it could definitely hurt your chances a lot. At least I feel that's true. So good luck with your games, and if you have specific questions, you can try emailing me. If you're actually making a game and have specific questions, the only way I can really help is if I play the game, and usually those games suck, so you probably have to pay me to do that. I don't know. Usually I'm cool about that, but if you want a real in-depth thing, you should hire a consultant. I'm just saying, so to limit the amount of emails I get. Anyway, there you go. Ouch, that hurt. I'm not doing that again. Hope you at least find it intriguing.